So I'm Lenice Potgieter. I'm a northern baby, so I come from Limpopo. Been playing netball since the age of 8. So that's a very, very, very long time to be playing netball. I play goal shooter for the Sport Proteas. Haven't been playing for them for a while, just due to circumstances, mental health, injuries, but I'm back at camp with my family again, so I'm really excited about that. I returned from Australia, then I was home for 2 weeks. Then stuff happened in those 2 weeks, which wasn't great. And then I had to come to a training camp in Stellenbosch. And I told my mum, I don't know if I should come here. I don't know if it's going to be useful for me, or like, am I going to help the girls if I'm here in this state and everything. And I had a few opinions from friends and family and stuff, and they said, we think it's better you go, like just to go and be with your family, your other family. And I was like, okay, yes. And my dad dropped me off at Shadine's house. We slept over because we were flying out very early. So went with Shadine to the airport, and as like people get to know me, they'll tell you that I'm very loud. I'm very eccentric. I like to yell at people, but in a fun way. I love to banter. I love hugs. I absolutely love hugging people and smiling and making jokes and just being sarcastic. And I remember the day in the airport, I just stood in a line. I didn't go to my team. So that was already something, told me something's not right, because I love seeing them. I remember as well as we went through security gate and everyone was on the bus, and I just went down the escalator and I started crying. And I called my mum and I told her, listen, I don't want to go. Like, I don't want to be here. I'm sad, I'm upset. It's not nice. I don't like this feeling. And I remember Ball came down, and she saw me crying and talking to my mum, and she didn't say anything. She just came and cuddled me while I was talking to my mum, like hugging me and saying it's going to be all right, like, you are fine. And I just told my mum, okay, Bongi's just busy hugging me. And my mum said, do you want us to come and fetch you? Then I just said, no. I just didn't want them to see me like this. Like, I don't want them to see that I'm sad or upset, and Bo was just standing there like holding, like touching me. She didn't, very subtle. And got on the plane, she sat next to me as well. So, I mean, it was God's way of saying, don't worry, she knows, don't worry. And we got in Stellenbosch and went to see the doctor to do my checkup and stuff, and that's when she said, like, listen, she doesn't think it's a good idea for me to go on tours because I've been diagnosed with depression. And I told her I knew it, like, I just knew it. And like, I was rooming with Shadine, and I went to her and I just cried, and like, she just hugged me and stuff and cried with me. It's a year later, and it still gets to me. They just supported me all the way throughout the whole journey. They kept on messaging me and saying how much they miss me and they can't wait to have me back. Even now with just the knee, they're like, we can't wait to have you back. And I can't wait to be back. That's why I keep on coming back. That's why I'm like, I didn't go through freaking operation just for the fun of it. I want to be back, and I feel like you don't always have to be there in person to support each other. It's that little message from your teammate that just like brightens up your day, and just that gets you through the day when you go through that dark time. So what makes me so proud to be a Protea is through all of these problems and troubles, and we still stick together as a team, and we still have each other's backs, and no one is going to break that.